bueno. So I can't sleep. I just have a lot of things on my mind. And why not share it? Because I feel these are things that need to be shared. First off, this past 2 weeks has been really hard. I caught some sort of infection. I don't know where. I know my son was sick, but what I had was way worse. They put me on some type of antibiotic that's for like anthrax. So yeah, but I'm okay. Today was my last day taking that, and I'm okay. But I don't let everybody see every single thing that I go through, because I don't need anybody to feel sorry for me. I don't need anybody to think that I'm not okay, because I am okay. But something that's really just getting to me is that I'm really struggling trying to keep my head in this and keep myself here. And right now my physical condition depends on my mind and my spirit and my heart being right. And I'm trying so hard because I want to give up, and I can't do that. I see so many people around me in society, people that I care about, people that I don't even know but I care about, taking things for granted. But I can tell you that I did take my life for granted, that I drank every sorrow away, and that I tried to numb myself to everything that came against me, or that could have broken me, and it was my way out. It was my way of coping with things. You can't help but wonder, what if? What should I have done? I see so many people that are going down. I see a society that is glorifying smoking weed and drinking and get high and party and go lay around with anybody and everybody and don't feel bad about it. And I have to say that that's bullshit. Like, we were not meant for this. We were not meant to hurt ourselves or each other this way. You want to be all about that life. You want to party. You want to go out. You want to do your thing. And I'll be the first one to tell you, hey, I understand that, and that's okay to do that once in a while. But to make that a lifestyle, to make that a habit, to make that a coping mechanism, no. You want to be all about that life, try being about this life. No one knows what made me sick, but I do know that my choices, had they been better, I'm probably 90% sure I wouldn't be in my situation right now. The hardest thing for me in this is having to look at my family, my children, my mother go through this. And the times where they see me coughing and they see me out of breath just from getting up and walking from one end of the room to the other. And knowing that there's nothing they can do to help me, and that there's nowhere I can go that's gonna just say, here, Jenny, like, you're okay. There's nothing that I can take that's gonna make it better. And I see so many of you out there just throwing it away. And it's like, I see you destroying the bodies that you have, the perfectly good bodies that you have. And I feel like, especially those of you who know me and that you're still doing what you do, like, I would gladly trade you for your perfectly healthy body. Like, people have dreams out there, but you're numbing yourself. You're numbing yourself to all your problems, to your fears, and you're never gonna get there that way. You can't climb mountains. You can't go on hikes. You can't see the world. You can't run with your kids. You can't hop around on stage when you can't breathe. Like, I don't mean to come off judgmental or offensive in any way, because that is not my intent. I just feel like, what are we doing? What am I doing? Like, this is why I'm here. To try to stop what I can. To try to help people reach in and change themselves. Don't take things for granted. Like, you can't turn back every end of time. You can't fix everything, and you can't make everything better, and you can't do shit. I'm not doing shit without this. Like, I'm not going anywhere without this. This is my life. This is my constant accessory. Not only am I not going anywhere without this, but I am so limited to what I can do with this. I have 2 boys that look at me. They know that one day I will be better. And that one day I will be given an opportunity to breathe easily and to have somewhat of a normal life again. And I don't know, I'm not certain that I'll ever have that chance to know that again. But I am hopeful and I am faithful. And it's really hard because my kids have seen me go through some things, some terrible things, and they're so scared. They're so scared that I'm gonna leave them, and I am too. I'm in the same way. I'm afraid that I won't be here to see my oldest son graduate. That I won't be here because I'm not supposed to be here now. My kids ask me, when are you gonna be okay? When are you gonna get the call? When are you gonna be transplanted? And I can't tell them. I can't tell them now. This is not easy. My mom cries for me every single day. And it's not easy because I don't see it. But there are mornings that I look at her and her face is just swollen. And I know she's cried herself to sleep that night. Because there's nothing that she can do to take this away. This has changed all of our lives, not mine. Every life around me that is around me is affected by my choices, by me being sick. And I don't know what got me here, but I just know that if I could go back in time, I wouldn't waste any of it. And that's why I'm sitting here, because it's so important to me now that I get that point across that we are all gonna hurt and we are all gonna suffer and we all have choices to make. But all the drinking and the partying and the smoking and leave all of that alone, like, it only makes everything worse. And you only have one body. We only have one body, one heart, one mind. And we're not promised anything. And some of you really can sit there and look at me and say, that's you. Because I've had people tell me, no, that's you. That's your life. And I'll be the first one to tell you that I could have seen someone like me in my shoes 3 years ago and I wouldn't have given a shit. Because you couldn't tell me anything about me. About the road that I was on, or the life that I was living, or the choices that I was making. Because they were my choices, and I was going to do everything. I know that life's not easy. I know that everyone out there is going through something so painful, so exhausting, and so heartbreaking and tiresome. And I'm right here with you. You're not alone. We're better than this. We can't just numb ourselves and become robots and feel nothing. I can't change everybody's mind, and I can't make everyone understand what I'm saying or what I'm feeling, or even get my point across, because some of you just, you really have to remember that You're not just you. You affect everyone around you. Your family, your kids, your parents, your siblings, your grandparents. And you don't get that many chances in life. It's only a matter of time before the universe says, you know what? You're just not willing to be here. You're not willing to participate in being a human being and growing and making things better in this life. So we're going to have to try something else. Get it together. Stop being so afraid to fail. Stop being so afraid of who you are. Don't be afraid to face yourself. And you can do that by being accountable for what you do. Being accountable for all you produce in words and actions. Being responsible. If you have the gifts of love, if you have people around you, whether it's friends or perfect strangers, if you have someone willing to give to you, hold on to them. Because not everybody has that. We don't have forever.